Today I'm gonna read a story called The Frog Prince, written by Pippa Goodhart. Long ago and far away, there lived a princess. On her birthday, the queen said, "I promise to give you any toy you want." "I want a ball made of gold," said the princess. "There are no balls made of gold," said the queen. "But a promise is a promise," said the princess. So the queen had a ball of gold made for the princess. One day, the princess was playing with her ball, but the ball fell into the pond. "I have lost my ball made of gold," said the princess, and she began to cry. A small frog hopped over the princess. "Can I get your ball back?" said the frog. "Frogs can't talk," said the princess. "Well, I can," said the frog. "I will get your ball back," said frog. It's so weird when we say said frog. "But only if you make me a promise." I will promise anything you like," said the princess. "You can even have my crown." "A frog has no need for a crown," said the frog. "What do you want then?" said the princess. "I want you to promise to be my friend," said frog. "Easy," said the princess. "I will do that." So frog jumped into the pond. He got the ball back, just as he promised. "Now we will be friends," he said. The princess grabbed the ball, and she did not say thank you to frog. "Hey," said frog, "what about your promise?" But the princess just ran away.
Is that good? No, you should keep your promise, right? Okay.
Later, as the princess ate her supper,
What is supper?
dinner,
It's like dinner.
she heard a sound. "What's that?" said the queen. "Nothing, nothing," said the princess. "Open the door," said the queen. "No, please don't," said the princess. The queen opened the door. "Oh no," said the princess. Frog came into the room. "Good evening," he said.
What's evening?
Evening, like afternoon?
No, it's nighttime. It's the early of the night.
"What do you want, frog?" said the queen. "I want the princess to be my friend, just as she promised," said frog. I can't be friends with a cold wet frog. Said the princess. A promise is a promise, said the queen. I thought the queen was like angry.
She looks angry, right?
Yeah.
But she's not.
She's not, but she's just disappointed.
She's just disciplining the princess because when you promise, you need to hold on to that and make it come true.
So the frog sat at the table and ate supper from a plate made of gold. Slurp burp. Now will you go back to the pond? Said the princess. A real friend would let me stay, said Frog. A promise is a promise. So the princess took Frog up to her bedroom. You can sleep in this nice box.
It's a box made of. It's a box for her toys, right?
Yeah, and wouldn't he get lost and it will be too prickly in there? Said the princess. A real friend would let me sleep on her pillow. Oh, there's one pillow. So the princess put Frog on her pillow. As he sat on the pillow, magic happened. Frog grew and grew. He changed into a boy. There's a point, okay? Who are you? Said the princess. I am a prince, said the boy. A witch turned me into a frog. The only thing that could turn me back into a prince was somebody being good, a friend. But I was a prince was somebody being a good friend to me.
Okay.
But I was a bad friend, said the princess. I didn't like you at first. You were a good friend, said the prince. You gave me food. You even let me sit on your pillow. The princess and the prince became real friends. They liked to play with the ball made of gold. But they never went near the pond.
Why do you think so?
Because the prince now they can't go underwater now because he's not a frog anymore. That makes real sense. When they grew up, the prince and the princess got married. They promised to love each other forever, and they did love each other forever and ever. After all, a promise is a promise.
Okay.
I just noticed the queen was right in the background, and here too.
Yes. So did you like it? Did you like the story? Why?
Because they made promises.
And a promises should never be broken. When you promise, you say you will do it. You really need to do it. Who are the characters of the story?
The princess, the frog, the prince,
And
the queen.
the queen. Where did the story happen?
In the castle.
In the castle. Okay? Do you remember who was the author of the story? Who wrote it? Can you tell me?
Pippa Goodheart.
Very good. And and what part of the story do you like? What part in the story do you like?
I like it when. Wait, where was that part? I like when the I like when the queen was like, you have to make a promise.
Mm-hmm. So the queen reminded
The princess.
that a promise is a
Promise.
okay.
And I also like it because there's a frog get out of here.
Mm-hmm. What were the words that you remember?
A promise is a promise.
Uh-huh. And what are the vocabularies that you remember? The one I told you. What is supper?
Dinner.
Okay, it's like dinner. In the evening?
Evening is like early night.
Early night. So do you have your real friend?
Hmm?
Do you have a real friend?
Yeah. Luciana.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Luciana?
Mm-hmm.
We made one video with her.
Luciana is Bella's Colombian friend, right?
Yeah.
And were you a good friend to her?
Yeah, we always play together.
Is she a good friend to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What lesson did you learn about the story?
Promise is a promise.
Okay. You should make your words true. When you promise, you really meant it. Okay? Say that's it.
That's it. Bye-bye.